Hey there, it's Corwin from Compass Cult with another speed drop for you. Hope you're doing well, and if you aren't, hope you'll be doing better after this video. Making your art last forever is the ultimate dream, right? Making something, creating something, and working on that, and making it last for years and decades to come. But what do you consider permanent? It's this thing I've been thinking about and kicking around. Everything that I see isn't quite permanent, is it? The albums that I listen to, the cloud that I store my files on, the pen and paper that I take feverish notes for design calls on, they're not around forever. And isn't that sort of what makes it beautiful? See, I have a lot of anxiety about things lasting and reputation and all these sorts of things, and I've been starting to realize there is such a cool power behind things being temporary. I'm learning to maybe embrace this a little more as I create, and I thought I'd share some of my in-process, in-development thoughts with you. Do you count on things always being available? Because for me, I always just think if I turn on my computer, it's going to work, or if I open up my notepad, it'll be there, etc., etc. Onwards and onwards. And I think it is easy to fall into a pattern of just thinking, well, that stuff will always be there. But I'm finding more permanence in my ability to make something more than the things that I've created staying around forever or being relevant forever. Pen and paper RPG books have been a small section of this where I've found a lot of power. They are usually made by smaller teams. They're made to be played and used and added onto. And sometimes the people who make these games are working side jobs, just like you might be doing with your art. I have art that makes me money, and I have art that's my passion projects. In fact, this video is a passion project. I recently picked up a book called Mazes, and it is made by 9th Level Games and led by Chris O'Neill. This is a pen and paper RPG that I think is pretty freaking cool if you ask me. It uses a really fun dice system. The drawings inside the book are really cozy and contemporary and classic all at the same time. I find myself turning through the pages and getting ready for my next adventure. Who's going to play with me? There's a symmetry of fragility and intensity. When something is fragile, it commands your attention. If you see somebody holding a white brush, ready to spray their beautiful painting with it, you're going to look, because you know the painting will be changed forever. If you have a drawing that is stored on your computer and on a cloud, knowing that it might not be there forever has its own power. It's scary, it's beautiful, it's cool. I'm looking forward to embracing this temporariness in lots of different ways this year by picking up books from people that I enjoy, making my own adventures out of them, creating more paintings on one layer. When you're working in Photoshop or Procreate and you're working on one layer destructively, it's not the best idea all the time, but sometimes it's pretty cool. Like, you can't erase without erasing the whole thing you've created. And doesn't that make it a little bit cooler? Or working in pen and ink or watercolor, there's a lot of mediums that really demand your attention because they're more destructive. And if you mess up, it's okay. That's part of the temporariness, that's part of the destructiveness, that's part of the medium. Practice being here, being now, dropping those regrets, and lowering your anxieties about the future. Hope this video finds you well. Hope you keep creating, and thank you for listening.